New-Hanover County school leaders meeting tonight for their first regular meeting since a former teacher pleaded guilty to sex crimes and a top administrator resigned amid the controversy. The victims now seeking possible lawsuits against the district. WWY's Andrew James joins us now in studio with more.
Amanda, tonight's meeting had no Dr. Rick-Holliday, no mention of investigations against the school, but those topics were not missing on the minds of those who spoke before school leaders.
I wish the board had listened.
A former teacher serving up to 30 years behind bars for sex crimes, a request for an SBI investigation into the district's handling of allegations. Now, possible civil action on behalf of Michael Kelly's victims. Quote, "Our focus is on whether anyone employing Kelly knew of his behavior and should bear any responsibility," wrote attorneys for two local law firms looking at civil suits against the New-Hanover County Board of Education. Quote, "Many of our clients are reliving their injuries as a result of recent news coverage. Victims are still coming forward," end quote. People like Lynn Shoemaker were the first to bring those victims out.
I really wish that the board had listened to us 7 months ago when we asked them to investigate what was going on.
Several of those school officials were not seated then, but now the most senior board members are reacting.
What you have to keep in your heart are the victims of all of this.
Chairwoman Lisa-estep did not want to comment on how the board will handle any investigations nor the abrupt resignation of Deputy Superintendent Rick-Holliday, but she did have a message for parents.
We're going to work hard in whatever area we need to work hard in. And again, to me, the bottom line is the safety of our students.
So, Andrew, you know, when these lawyers say investigations, what can they get? Because there's somewhat of a statute of limitations here, right?
That's right. Something around 10 years from when someone comes forward as a victim for any of these kind of crimes. Now, I obtained some information. There was a request they actually sent to the school district from those lawyers. In it, they're asking the schools to disclose complaints, computer documents dating back 20 years and conversations between Michael Kelly and Rick-Holliday, specifically going back 10 years.
So they want to look at that communication between those two to see if
any kind of dots that link up, yeah.
Wow, okay. Also, another good question we talked about. When they look at those information, you know, is Dr. Holliday, is he still with the district, like technically? Because I know he resigned. So did they make a decision to force him to resign early, or is he still getting paid? Does it still stand?
From what we heard from last week, it was a request for retirement from Dr. Rick-Holliday. That's effective August 1st. He's still with the district until August 1st. Yeah, it does not appear that he's taking any formal action in any of the official proceedings or meetings with the school district right now.
So he's not at the meeting, or is he working? So he's not.
It's hard to say. They wouldn't answer any of the questions today. We were going towards him.
All right, and you tried to talk to the superintendent as well.
Twice.
Nothing there. All right, well, we'll keep digging on this story. Thank you so much, Andrew, for that update.